Alright, so thank you for joining me tonight. Come on in, say hello. Give us a thumbs up. Tell us where you're watching from. We are going to be doing a Easter themed wreath tonight where you're using a 20-inch pine base. I have already filled it with my mesh. I have got this mesh right here that I got from Joann's last season, or not last season, but last year at the end of season. It's a jute and it's got a foil stripe in it with like a mint green, blue, and a pink. So I cut those at 20 inches and ruffled them and put them all around. So you got 18 pieces out of one roll because it's a 10-yard roll. And we ruffled it up and put it all in there. No rhyme or reason. I didn't do any specific order. I just filled it. That's it. That's all I got to do. All right, throw that over there. Hello, hello. Hey, Willie. All right, so this is what we're working with tonight. I've got two baskets here. I have got my little sisal, however y'all want to say it, bunnies. These came from Joann's also at the end of last season, I think it was. It may have been the season before, or a year before. But anyway, we're going to use these two. They are little farming bunnies. They've got a shovel and a pick. One has glasses, the other does not. So we're going to use those. They are adorable. They're about 13 inches. We have our ribbon here that we're going to make a bow. Where'd that pin go? There it is. I want to make sure I don't lose that so I don't step on it later. We have some mint and pink eggs, or olive green and like a mossy green. Those also came from Joann's. I think it was all part of a theme that they had that year. Hello, hello, welcome. If you all wouldn't mind sharing this, I would appreciate that. Let your friends know we're on. Maybe they'd like to come and watch. And then we've got some heather, we've got some mini pink roses, I've got some ball picks, I have some greenery, and I have some carrots. And then in the bottom here, I've got an old wreath I took apart, and I've got some good florals on here. They kind of match for the most part. We're going to try and use those as some fillers so we don't waste anything. And then we've got our carrots, of course. So that's what we're using. All right, first things first, I think I want to put the bunnies in so that I can decide where I want to put my bow. So I was trying to figure out if I want them to go, I don't think I really want them to go like side by side. I don't know. Whoa, I don't want to lose that. Get over there. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you for coming and joining me. Thanks for watching. All right, so I was thinking I wanted one to go a little higher than the other, or have them come out this direction. I don't know. I just didn't want to do the boring, side by side. All right, well, we're just going to go with it, and I guess I can always move them later if I don't like them. Yeah, I know. Make my bow first. All right. So again, I got these at the end of the season. I don't know what year it was. They've been... my stuff has been in bins. Who knows how long I've had it. I'm sure y'all can relate. We buy stuff at the end of the season. You put it in a box. You forget about it. So yeah, I've been going through all of my stuff trying to use it. But I think this one's cute with his little glasses. Hey Brenda, how are you? Yeah, I like the staggered look too. All right, so what I'm going to do, like I said, these are those sisal, however you want to say it. Tomato. And I'm going to use floral pins, graining pins, whatever you want to call them. Everybody says it different. We'll be okay if we don't say it the same. No one's going to arrest us. All right, so we're going to take these, put some glue on them, not that much. Come on, get out of there. Thank you. And we're going to poke the bunny. Let me get my, because I don't want glue all over me. Ooh, it's stars are coming off. Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot. I'm going to use 2 on each one just to be safe. Alright, so I want that glue to stay on there. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing this, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so there's one. Oh, I was going to put one in. I think I was going to put one at the back of his head too. We'll see if we need it. If I need it, I'll add it. You're sewing? What are you sewing? Anything good? Yes, I'm going to have to go through. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Here, we can do this. Improvise. Oh, well, thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate that. Watching me poke the bunny, put the bunny back in the box. Better than poking the bear. There we go. So we're going to do that. It goes right through his shirt. Her, I don't know. One looks like a little boy, one looks like a girl, so we're going to go with that. There's one. And this one's going to go the opposite way. There we go. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you for sprinkling too. Oh, I got it all over his shirt. Alright, I'm pulling the pipe cleaners through the shirt. Not that anybody's going to see it, but it makes me feel better to know that they're tucked in. You feeling better, Sin? Have you gotten your taste back yet? My poor daughter had COVID and she's lost her smell and her taste. Come on. Alright, done. There we go. Bunny's done. So if I need to, I can always put another one behind the head. But, you know, we don't want to cause any more damage if we don't have to. Poor bunny. Alright, let's make a bow. We are using a 2.5 inch window pane. I really like this. I used it last week too. We are using a 1.5 inch pink. This is a Sam's Club from last year. Hopefully they have it again this year. I'll have to see when I go. I ordered some other ones on so Susan and I can split them. Those came today, by the way, Susan. But this isn't one of them. I don't remember seeing this in the sets, so I'm gonna have to go to the store and see if they have that one. We're using a 1.5 inch. I call it olive green, army green, Odie green, whatever you want to call it. It is a dark mossy green. And then we're using this 2.5 inch with butterflies. I thought that would be cute. It matches their outfits. And or not butterflies. This one's the hummingbirds. I have butterflies too, but I'm using hummingbirds. Hey, hey. All right. We are going to do I want to do that one first or this one? Last week I did that one second, and I wanted to do it first. So maybe I should do that one first this time. Y'all, I have such a mess over here. I went and pulled out all the Easter stuff I want to make. And you know, Easter's early this year, so I'm kind of late to the game here. But I have all these baskets because I use these baskets from the Dollar Tree to sort out what I want to make. So I put everything in the basket. So I have like 5 of these over here. I sent a video to Susan last night, and I'm like, I have all this stuff I want to do. All right, we're going to do about a 14-inch tail right now. We're going to do a 6-inch loop. You really don't have to twist this, but it's just habit. Hello, hello, welcome. Guys, I updated my description up there so that it has my link tree linked now so that you can find all of my favorite places and all of my links. So I have a link to Susan's shop. I have a link to my daughter's shop who makes these signs right here that light up. My business name and logo on it. So I have a link to all of their shops as well as a bunch of other stuff. So if you're interested, just click that link and it will take you there, and then you just click on whatever you want to see. I have so much stuff I want to do. I'm so far behind. I try not to get behind, but I end up behind anyway. I went and got Susan organized, and now I gotta get myself organized. Alright, we did 2 loops on each side at 6 inches. I'm just going to make them. You know what? Stuff sells all throughout the year anyway, so I don't think it really matters. I've sold Christmas in the summer, and I've sold Easter in the winter, so they'll buy whenever they see they like something. If they like it, they'll buy it. So I'm just going to make it, put it in my shop, and then I'll store it in the garage like I do everything else. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're going to go in with our hummingbirds. Oh, I'm sorry, Brenda. I hope you feel better. I hate being sick. Alright, we're going to do the same length on this. Yeah, we'll do the same. Alright, so this is also a 2.5. I hope you feel better. We're going to do 5.5-inch loops on this one. And I think I'm going to do 2 of these. It seems a little long. There we go. So if you just came in and are just now watching, we're doing an Easter wreath. I did a 20-inch base. I filled it with 10-inch mesh. It's a jute mesh with foil stripes in it, and I cut those at 20 inches. Ruffled them up and just filled it all in. Alright, there we go. That'll work. Alright, we're going to spread these out. I'm going to go in with this army green. And then we'll finish it off with the pink. I don't know. I need to just quit worrying about crap. You don't see anything weird? Well, that's good. Except me, right? Susan, did you see Stuart's comments on my thing about I need a new friend because my last one escaped? Stuart, my nephew, commented on it. Hey Terry, how are you? There's that, yeah. That's what your dad told me today. I heard you had a conversation with your dad. He didn't believe me when I told him I didn't know what was going on with the bike. I'm like, I forgot all about it, to be honest with you. I didn't ask. He thought I was like hiding something from him. I'm like, no, I really don't know. She's always escaping. She'll be here in about 2 weeks. Well, actually 2 weeks from today. She'll be here because we're going to the floral show, and then she's going to come and spend a couple days with me afterwards. Where did I get the rack that my paints are in? That came from AC Moore when they were still around. But they do carry those on Amazon. I think they're even a little bit bigger than mine. I can't tell you how many it holds. All right, 4.5 inches. We're going to go ahead and do 2 on each side on this one as well. So we did 2 loops with each one. What did I say? 4.5, yeah. Sounds good to me. Alright, zip tie. I'm using an 11 inch. I'm going in and I'm going to grab one side of my bow, pull it off. By the way, I use the Easy Bow Stow and Go to make my bow. There's a link for that in my link tree. We're going to use these tonight. So like I was saying earlier, I redid my description, so it's got my link tree with all of the links to everything now. So I don't have to list out all the links. I can just send you to my link tree and you click on whatever one you want to go see. Makes it so much easier to post one link. Alright, let me tighten this a little more. Two pipe cleaners, and I'm going to connect them together to make my tie. Y'all, if you all are a Toby Keith fan, they're doing a tribute to him on CMT Network at 8 o'clock. Alright, we're putting this in the back. Now we can go ahead and fluff out our bow. All my tails down the front. So yeah, Susan's going to be here in 2 weeks, and we're going to the floral show. Anybody else going to the floral show? In North Carolina at Sims. I know Terry's going. I know LaDonna's going. Anyone else? Alright, that's tight. We're going to cut that off. It was very sad. Well, I hope you can go, Brenda. We always have a lot of fun. And if you need any of the hotel information, I have that and can send it to you. And they give us a pretty good discount. Alright, so here's my bow. So this is what I was thinking, alright? So I'm just laying that on there. Here's our little bunnies. They're garden bunnies. One's got a pickaxe, the other has a shovel. One's wearing glasses. I think this one is the male because he's wearing a vest. This one is not. So my thought process was this would go down here. And then we would have one here and one I don't want them side by side. I didn't like that look, so I was thinking of doing something where one's higher than the other. And then the bow is kind of down there. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. If I don't like it, I'll undo it. All right, I'm gonna use my weaving needle. You can find these in my shop, and the link is in my link tree. Just click on that and it'll take you right to them. Put that on here. We're going to go right smack down into the center. I'm going to make sure it's on one side of the bars, the wreath bars, or the, what do you call them, frame? Yeah, that. Did any of you go and watch my video that I did on YouTube over the weekend for the collaboration on how to glitter the wine glasses? Anybody see that? Come here, little bunny. Okay, what did I do with my other one? The other one, where'd it go? I lost my other one. Oh, there it is. Got it. Alright, so now we got to go around here. Hey, Josh. You watched it? Thank you, Carolyn. If y'all didn't see it, go and watch. There's we had a YouTube collaboration with a bunch of other designers, and everyone did a Dollar Tree. It was a Dollar Tree theme or dollar store theme. No, I shouldn't say Dollar Tree. Dollar store theme. So all of their projects were budget friendly and made out of Dollar Tree items that you could get. I glittered some wine glasses. They came out really pretty. They're still curing over here, because I used stuff to make them dishwasher safe. They have to cure for 28 days before you do anything with them. So, but if you didn't see that, again, you can click on my link tree and go to my YouTube channel and watch that video. It's not very long. I edited it down so that it's not very long, which I do with all my videos. So if you want to watch this on replay, it'll be edited and put on YouTube. Sometimes I do a lot of editing. Now we're going to take our bow and do the same thing. I'm going to put this right here. So again, these weaving needles are available in my shop if you guys don't have any. And if you struggle with getting your signs and stuff on, then these are for you. I had to move it. Pick you up a pack of them. You get 5 in a pack. There's 2 sizes that we carry, 3.5 inch and the 6 inch. 6 inch is what I'm using right now. But if you do mesh wreaths and struggle getting your signs and attachments on, I'm telling you, these will make it so much easier. And if you do any kind of resin, epoxy, any of that, we also carry glitter now. I want that on this side, I think. Trying to see where I want that to go so that I can tie it around the frame. I don't tie my stuff off to my mesh. I make sure that when I tie it off to the frame that it goes around, one wire goes around each of the rings of the frame, because you don't want it to pull off. Alright, I'm just going to tie that real quick and then leave it. And now we can fluff our bow again. I really like these colors together. Alright, I have not dovetailed yet. We can do that in a minute. But I want to see if I want to leave it like this, because I'm going to start gluing stuff in. Well, the bunnies actually ended up at the same height anyway, so what does it matter, right? And the bow is leaning forward too far, which is why we don't tie it off all the way. That looks better. Now we're cooking. Hopefully. We'll see when I stand it up if it's still looking at the floor. Alright, there we go. I guess one is still a little bit higher than the other. Alright, we're going to leave it for now. If I want to move it, I'll do it later. Let's get this all trimmed up. I am dovetailing these. Fold your ribbon in half and cut at an angle. So I've got these little picks here. I don't know if we're going to use all of this or not, but we have a lot of it, because anything I could find that would go with it, I have these. We will use this because I only have one. Don't want to get rid of it. Yes, ma'am. How's that? All right, so this came from Michael's. It's called a Pip Berry Greenery. That was their name for it. I looked it up. There's about, 3, 6, 9, 12, I think, on here. Something like that. And they are push-ups. Alright, these are cut down. Now we're going to take and put these in. We're just going to put them all over the place. We've got plenty of them here. Might have to cut them down a little more. But yeah, I like baseball. I'm a Braves fan. I was a Dodgers fan when I lived in California. I grew up there. And that was what you did. You were a Dodger fan. Dodgers and Angels. And then after I moved to the South here in North Carolina, you know, got to have a home team. And the Braves is the closest team we have to a Major League team. So I became a Braves fan. Plus we had friends who were Braves fans. So that... it all just kind of worked out that way. But yeah, I love the Braves. I've been to several games. I don't follow it as much as I used to now, but I still like to watch them. I couldn't even tell you who the players are anymore because I really don't follow that much. But I just never got into football. I just don't understand football. Just don't understand it. People have tried explaining to me what everything means. That kind of, I just don't get it. Downs and all that, you know, first down, third down, whatever. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I've been to football games. I've been to the Philadelphia Eagles twice because my other sister is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Yeah, 2 California girls. You know, one's a Chiefs fan, the other is a Eagles fan. But they have their reasons for it. I can't tell you what it is, but my sister and I went to the Eagles game one year, and then the second time I went, the Eagles were playing the Chiefs, and so both my sisters went, and I went as a neutral party. I even had a shirt that said, I can't remember the words exactly, but had something to do with them being the football people and me being, you know, the neutral party. I was only there for them, kind of thing. But it was fun, and I like Philadelphia, so. I'd rather be crafting, right? That's our sport. All right, there it is with that greenery in there. Hello, how are you? Thanks so much for joining me. All right, we're gonna go in. We've got some little roses here, but first I wanna put in these pieces over here. These little roses are so cute. All right. And then we'll put this heather in. But I want to use some of these. Now these have got this peachy color and these pink flowers along with the white daisies. So I'm going to add that in there. I know this color doesn't really go, but we're going to do it anyway. I liked it because this looked like it was some kind of, something you would see in a garden, you know, these weed type plants. I'm just going to go for it. What the heck. I am going to cut it down even more. Anyway. There we go. So there's with that, with all those little flowers in there. All right, so these roses, each one has got at least 2 or 3. So you can cut these up and get more for your money. All right, we're going to take these and add these in. Right there. So I'm looking for holes, and we're going to fill them in. So anywhere I see some of that pine from the wreath itself, we're going to stick these little flowers in there. Cover that up a little bit. There we go. I think I'm going to wait on this one, but I am going to put this in. I might put the heather in after, but I'm going to put that in, and then I'm going to put the eggs in, put the carrots in, and we're done. And I'm only doing this one because it's the last one I have and I want to get rid of it, and it matches perfectly. I bought a whole mess of these in all different colors when AC Moore was closing. They had a ton of these, and back then they were really cute and we used them in everything. Thank you. So I'm just sticking these in with the greenery that we already put in. Just, they're peeking out. They're not like standing out real noticeable, but they're just peeking out of the greenery. All right, this one's going to go up top. I'll use some of the extra leftover stuff to decorate my bow once I get done with everything and make sure that's where it's staying. This came out really cute. All right, he already has carrots in his hand, so I think I'm going to put this one over here by her. So I'm just going to stick it in the glue and get some glue on it, and then I'm going to put it right down here. Well, you can't hardly see it there, but oh well, it's staying now. Glue strings. And this other one I'm going to put down here by the bow. Let's go this direction with it. There we go. All right, let's put some eggs in. Go right here. Yeah, it'll be quicker this way, so. And I'm gluing it right to the pine. And I'm using the different sizes, so. Alright, there we go, guys. What do you think? I know my bow looks a little droopy right now, but I'll fix that. We'll get it pulled back up once I decorate it. So that little 20-inch, I mean, it's 23 inches now. Alright, guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Be kind to one another. Have a wonderful night. Bye.